I've got a good question for you. That is, what is something that you are one and done on? In other words, something that you tried once, you gave it a fair shake, but never again. Not for me. This is not my style. Other people can like it, not me. If you've got something that comes to mind, 8772 Radio U.
See, when I think about this, of things that I've done that I may have even enjoyed that I might not do again.
Okay.
Like, there's a bunch, a lot of people are going to say, like, roller coasters, things like that. I like roller coasters.
That jumped to mind, yeah.
Would I have to do it again, though?
It's not have to, but would you, if somebody offered you and you would say, nah, I'm good.
See, for me, there's a lot of things like riding a mechanical bull.
Okay.
That's the first thing that came to mind.
You've done that?
Yeah, of course. That's the first thing that comes to mind after. Actually, here's another one, karaoke.
Karaoke, really?
Yeah.
You tried it once?
That might be my one.
That's number one on the list.
That might be.
You did not enjoy karaoke.
I don't have to do it again. It was embarrassing enough the first time.
What song did you sing?
I thought it would be funny. And at the time, I went up there, and I was pretty confident. Got up there. Didn't go nearly as planned. But that's how it goes.
I think for karaoke, I think one day I could be a karaoke star.
Here we go.
I think I used to nail it. I used to play the karaoke, like rock band and stuff like that. I loved being the singer, even though I don't think that's a fair judgment of how good of a singer you are, because you could literally go, in rock band, you don't have to actually sing the words and sing the song and make it sound right. You just go, and just make it match the thing. Which still is a talent.
I'm talking about in public, Hudson.
I know, I understand.
Okay, making sure.
I'm just saying that's also karaoke, and I used to rock out on that. I used to thrive in that environment. I think karaoke out in a public setting, I'd be up for it.
I could do another one even, because I'm looking. Texts are already coming in.
Okay.
And the first text I read was Todd, who said snow skiing, one and done.
Really?
Yeah, snow skiing.
Todd not into skiing.
Not a skier.
Okay.
And so then that makes me think sledding.
You don't like sledding?
I don't ever have to do it again.
It is kind of an odd thing to do as an adult, unless it's like extreme sledding.
Like what? Like where am I going to sled that would really be worth it? I'm probably gonna get hurt. That's the next thing that I'm thinking about. Sledding. If I'm sledding, I'm not gonna go sledding on some little dainty hill at this point in my life.
That's right.
So that means I'm doing a big hill.
It's got to be dangerous,
and then I'm gonna get hurt. Is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so for me, then I'm out. I'm out on that.
That's understandable. The other thing that came to mind is just obvious is foods. There's so many foods that we've tried.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's not even worth mentioning.
That's not even a thing.
Similarly, movies. Ryan already texted in saying he watched 50 Shades of Grey once and never again.
Fair
enough.
Experience.
I think on movies and shows and foods, you can probably just leave them behind. But what are other things that are one and done? You tried it once, never again. 8772 Radio U. See what people are saying coming up next.
Add a little Riot to your Instagram feed. Follow @RadioU Official. The Riot. Radio U.
What is a one and done experience for you? What's something that you tried once because you wanted to be fair, but after just one time, you're like, I don't think I ever need to do that again. Some stuff that we've got so far: skiing, different movies and foods that were just. I mean, come on. There's a million foods we've all tried that we know we're not going to eat again. How about Mark, though, texting in? Mark says spelunking. Do you know what spelunking is?
I'm not familiar with spelunking.
That's exploring caves.
Oh, I'm with you there.
Why do they
That's
call
scary.
it? Why do they call it spelunking?
I don't know.
I wish I knew, but Mark says a big guy in a tight space, only do it once for him. So that's a good one from Mark. I have been in different caves and caverns. I find it interesting. So I wouldn't mind doing that again.
I think it's scary, though.
I don't know.
Like a tight space.
I'm a little claustrophobic.
Being trapped.
Yeah, it depends how small the place is.
Not getting out. Like, those are all fears that I have.
It's real dark sometimes. Okay. Here's two that I thought of. One, horseback riding.
I'm with you there.
I've ridden horseback before.
Yep, I have too.
I got zero enjoyment out of it. It does nothing for me whatsoever. And I think that even if it was a situation of like, well, we need to ride the horses to get to this overpass or, this mountain view or I don't know what scenario. There's some places where typically they'd be like, you have to ride a horse to get there. Be like, I'll just walk. It'll be fine.
Well, there would never be a time that you would have to ride the horse. You know?
I know, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I have no reason. I don't hate it so much that I wouldn't do it, but I'd still prefer to not.
Yeah,
it's just easier to not.
It's nothing I would pay for.
Yeah.
I would never pay to ride a horse.
If I was with a group and everyone else is fired up to ride horses, I guess I wouldn't be like, well, hold on, guys. But I also would be like, well, maybe I'll just sit this one out,
Yeah, maybe I'll just take a nap at the house.
Another one, painting.
Painting.
In whether you're talking painting like a fence or like artistic painting, I have zero interest. Done it. Don't want to do it again.
That's fair. Those are both good answers.
I guess I find it challenging and I don't find it rewarding.
And you're not very good at it?
And it's not very good. It's time consuming. Don't want to do it.
See,
Those are my two.
There's some text rolling in that are all in the same vein here.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
We got Dave. First one he says, marriage. How about that
Dave,
for Dave?
Come on, Dave.
Next one, Jessica, long distance relationships.
Oh, that's a good answer.
One.
Yeah.
And then Andrew was the third one. He said getting back with an ex. So a lot of relationship ones there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That all seem like probably good ideas not to do again.
I see why you may want to avoid all of those after one bad experience.
Yeah.
Or, again, just giving it at least one shot. So 8772 Radio U, if you've got a one and done experience, something you gave it a shot and you're just like, nope, I don't need to ever do that again. Let us know.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.